Good afternoon, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Paint Girly. I found an offset palette knife that I didn't put in water, so I'm just taking the glue off. Come in, get comfortable. I have a few little mini art journals to show you, and I'm going to work in those today. Hello, Kel. Good morning. Good morning, Peggy. Still looking for, I saw something online and I thought, oh, geez, what time is it? And do I have the right time? I'm assuming that my computer reset the time correctly. I forgot all about it. Hubby takes care of all that. I don't have to think about it. I'm a kept woman. So my room was getting really warm. Warm. So I turned down my heat and now I'm cold. And I haven't found my other little silicone mat to cover up my shiny spot here, my reflection. So I want to show you some things that Kel sent me. But Kel's already seen it. There's Angie. Hi, Ange. I should have heated up my tea. And I found my long lost palette knife. Still, I think this had the sparkly glue stick on it. That's still kind of soft. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, man, crazy. So what are you girls up to? How's everybody? Ange has her procedure tomorrow. We're all booked for our stays in Europe, so that's good. We've got that done. Now we just have to decide about renting a car. You're taking it easy, good girl. All right, well, I don't know if any of you have any small. Oh, there's 7 of us here now, so that's good. Let's get started. Okay, so I called my stream today what? Mini and Mighty Cute. Small art journals. So I've been working on a smaller art journal on and off, for a little while now. Oh, you had to start your eye drops today? Good. I'm glad you're following your instructions and doing what you're supposed to do. Well, I got some Happy Meal from Kel. I'm not going to show everything. I don't know. Sometimes I feel a little funny showing everything. Like, I just hope people don't think I'm showing off, which probably they don't. I don't think that about other people, but sometimes I just, I got a really good Happy Meal package from Kel. So this is one thing she sent me. And I was working in my Bible and thinking, man, I should get a highlighter. And sure enough, in Kel's package, there was a highlighter. So this is a covered paper clip that she decorated. And then you can slip your little pen or marker right in there. Isn't that cute? So I can clip that on. You like seeing everything? That makes me feel better. And look, she made these for her Bible study girls, and then I got one. So I'm going to put this in my Bible. She did some watercolor and I guess a little stamping. And then she put a Bible verse on the back. Isn't it cute? So that's going to go in my Bible. It's a pretty nice tassel she's got there. And where's my little furry friend? Oh, let me show you this. She said this is for my fridge, but I said no, it's going to stay in my art room. Kel quills. Look how pretty that is. Look at the center of those flowers. She does a really nice job. And look, she used one of those little metal bits, that we purchase and then like never use. Isn't it cute? Hey, Jeannie, how are you? Good morning. Oh, it's not morning. Good afternoon. So that's staying right here because I have a metal shelf so I can put my goodies there. And then she made and sent me a couple of these. Look how cute these are. We were talking about covered paper clips and things you could do. Well, these she matches the paper clip color and then she wraps the whole entire clip so it becomes a dangle. And she's got little beads there, and then she decorated it up. She put it on she's got like, I guess, a lobster claw clasp there. Hey, Connie. Hi, Joyce. Good afternoon. And then so I can pin this on something in a journal, and they can be little dangles. Look how cute. Oh, that's a pretty bead. Look at that one. That one kind of sparkles. So here are some ideas for you. If you got some larger, well, you could do smaller too, I guess, but the larger ones are nice. So you've got an area at the top where you can add your little pin or hook, that you can attach it to something. Look, she just did some ribbon. I guess she wrapped it in paper first, and then she decorated it up. These are made by Kellyanne. A little cheesecloth. So right now they're living right here up on my shelf. And then she made me look at this little guy. He's so cute. Look, a little lammy. Little tail. Isn't it cute? He's adorable. So he's right here too. I can remember my friend Holly saying, I like everything sitting right where I can see it. We had that in common. And then Kel made this. I don't know that I've ever done one of those paper buttons, but she's got a little clip there. And she did some stamping inside, made a pocket. And then she's got a little covered paper clip there. And then she's got a cluster in here. She was busy. And then she sent me some extra flowers. So I have those here. I think I'm going to use those today, see if I can incorporate them. Cool. Cool beans, cool beans. So this is like a little ephemera pocket. So I've got that. And, oh, she did this little pot. Oh, the cluster is an 8. Sorry, Kel. I didn't realize the size. Thank you, honey. Look, this is a pansy quilling. How cute is that? They look like little violets. She does very nice work. Yeah, that would be a cute idea for recipe cards. And then she sent me these, which I think are really cool. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you that. Wait a minute. Show you these first. So I might be able to incorporate some of these today, stickers that are clear. Oh, and I forgot the paper. Wait a minute. I've been using the paper. She got some kind of paper pack. And then it had, I think she said 3 of every paper design. Oh, shoot. Where did I put? Oh, here they are. So I've been using these like crazy. Aren't these pretty? Such a variety and really a lot of things that you could use for a lot of different stuff. So some of those might come in handy today too. I just love it. Just love it. She said she was sending me a package, but I didn't know it was going to be so full with goodies. And then this is, see, here's some little extra flowers she sent me. And then this is I guess they call them a hidden paper clip. But we got a little, oh, that's looks like a little hedgehog. Oh, look at this. We were talking about her making hidden paper clips that have pockets. See, so let me see. Oh, this is Wilhelmina's not credit card, business card. It's a little too tall to go in that pocket. But see, there's a little pocket there, and then there's a paper clip. She can clip that on a page. Because this guy's a mouse. How cute. Right? So again, thank you, Cal. You're adorable. Adorable. So now, maybe I should leave these out so I remember to try to use them. These little guys, I think I'm going to put that stuff in my Bible, maybe. So I want to work today. Hey, Candy, hi. Did you see Tim Holt's new paper pads? No, I didn't tune in yesterday. I got to stop being tempted. And then someone I know sent me a little video or several pictures of all his most popular things. I'm like, do you hate me? I'm trying going to multitask, need to write mine. Okay, all right, Peggy. Get going, girl. Get going. All right, so one thing that I like to use are these little mini composition books. Now, sometimes you can find these at your dollar store, but I will caution you, they are not all created equal. So little ones like this, if you just need a notebook for in your handbag or something like that, you want to be able to tear them out. These are just fine. But if you want to use them to do journaling in or make a little art journal, you want to make sure you get the ones that are stitched. Because if you go to use these and you do any kind of artwork, unless you don't care that the pages fall out, but if I do a little mini journal, I like to have my pages stay in the book. That's just me. That's just me. So like, here's one. See, stitched. So your pages aren't going to go anywhere unless you really yank them. All right. So these little guys are 3 by 3.5. 3 by 3.5. So you can, I don't know if you can see, but you can see, I can see the little stitches in there. Now this one we did work together, I think, online, and I had my jelly plate out and was putting, I believe, watercolor. This is some foundry wax here. I'm still dizzy, Candy. Aw. Now this one happened to have the oh no, this is I know what this is. Hold on, hold the phone. Don't I have one of my oh shoot, I thought that was what did I do with my oh well, it doesn't matter. But they are very similar to this. This one happens to be a little I purchased this a while ago and it's like a Midori style. I got it for the cover. I love green. And then I was keeping all different information in here. And then I decided to treat some of the pages. Look, I've got it upside down. She's upside down. Some of them I haven't done anything with yet. So I should probably work on that. I'm not going to do that messy stuff, that kind of messy stuff. But these are like Midori style, where you just stick it under the elastic. Now, of course, this has several. I wish I could figure out, I don't want to take it apart. I wish I could figure out how to do, maybe I could. I should get my husband to look at it. He's good with this stuff. So this is where you can get several of these little books under the elastic. So these all go in here. I misspoke when I said this was a composition book. Although I do have composition books that are little. I thought that was one, so I didn't go digging and looking for my other ones. But trust me, I have them. Oh, Candy. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, so I'm going to get this back in here. So Midori is these elastic bands, and you could do a simple one, where you make a couple and you just put two pieces of elastic and tie it, and then you can just slip your books under. And then you can make any kind of a cover you might like. But this really should go in here. But if you can find them where they have the stitch pages, I really think you're better off. Oops. So that's that little guy. I have trouble getting that pushed on there. I don't want to pop my nail off. I don't want to pop it. This little one was a little day timer thing that I purchased, and I got it several years ago. Oh, it's a Moleskine. Well, that was one reason I got it, Moleskine. And I got it because it was orange, and I like the color. And I'm really not a day planner person, so I don't really know why I got it, but I just liked it, and I got it. So then, of course, what year was this? I wonder if I can tell. I thought, well, I'm not throwing this out because it's such a cute little book. Here we go, 2015. Now, this one I didn't go through and ink pages like the whole book. So this one I'm just working in, a page or two at a time. But it's such a cute little size. And then on the front, this is a Dylusions adhesive canvas. And there are several in here, 8 of them. Now, I do have some of these left, and they're in a very safe place. Don't know where that is. I shall run across them again someday. So I put her on the cover because I thought she was cool and went with the cover color. So these are just little tiny, pieces of, I know, right, Candy? I'm trying to make, I was gifted a Daphne's planner. So I've been using that, not as much as I probably should, but it's quite lovely and I absolutely love it. And I'm just trying to write everything in there that comes to mind. And sometimes nothing comes to my mind, so that could be a problem. So, just because it's little, don't throw it out. Or if you go to the thrift shop, I keep your eye open. Sometimes you can find a good little gem like this. Now, this one's not mini, and we did this, I think, on stream. This is just a couple of those advertisement magazines that we get in the mail. I just ripped it down to the size that I wanted and watercolored or look, I got half of maybe I got it upside. Well, it doesn't really matter, right? If you're going to art, I haven't done anything in this, just kind of put it together. So, Candy, what's your sister's name? We could say a prayer for. Oh, Connie, that's nice. I would like to pray for Candy's sister. I would like to pray for her by name. Cheryl. Okay. I'm going to just take a minute here to pray for Candy and her sister and her family. Okay. Dear Lord, I just pray that you would take from me any sin that might inhibit you from hearing my request and the request of my friends as we're here together, Lord. And we lift up to you Candy and her family, especially her sister Cheryl at this time, who has been diagnosed with pleurisy and is in the hospital. We just pray that you would give Candy and I'm assuming her hubby safe travels as they head to the hospital, but especially for Cheryl. At this moment, Lord, that someone mentioned that pleurisy is painful, that you would take away any pain, Lord, that you would clear up the situation, that you would allow the doctors and nurses who will be caring for her to give them great wisdom and compassion towards her as they care for her. And we just pray that you would heal her from this pleurisy and that she would not have a problem going forward, Father, that she would feel good and return to full health. That would be our wish and our desire. We thank you for this family. We thank you for our dear Candy, who is, just a lovely addition to our art group here. And she means so much to us. And so we just pray that you will bless her now and her family as you care for her sister in this situation. For it's in your name that we pray. Amen. All right. Travel safe there, Candy. Mel's probably driving. So this, I just put a fabric cover on and just tore, these sheets. Just got 3 signatures. So if you don't have available to you anything little like this, you can make your own. Use what you have. Bricolage. Use what you have. You can make it look real cute. Whether you put cardboard or paper or use fabric, just use your little bits. And then if you don't like this kind of see-through watercolor kind of treatment on these pages, use up some of your old acrylic paint, and put that down there, or just cover it with other paper, and do your thing. There's Vale. Good afternoon, Vale. And then I had this one that I started. This was inspired by Meg Journal. Several of you, I'm sure, follow or watch some of Meg's videos. And she does a lot of journaling in just smalls. She, I think, exclusively works in smalls. I don't know if she has a size limitation that she uses, but this is one of the Observer's books of Wildflowers, which I gutted and then made 3 signatures from those pages. Meg's pages are delicious. You'll have to go and look at some of her treatments of some of these small pages, but they are fun to work in for sure. Now, of course, this one's, largely wildflowers. So you could have different variety, different themes, colors, whatever. Look, I need some more glue there. Looks like I didn't get enough glue there on that lace. We shall fix that right this moment. So this morning I'm going to dig through I've got a couple of little envelopes here. I'm going to dig through and pull out some small stuff. I'm going to pull out the smalls and maybe work on a couple of pages here and just kind of relax and do some fun art. So I'm just putting some little extra Fabri-Tac here. Sometimes you try to get just a little bit on and it's just not quite enough. Now, sometimes I mean, I went online looking for these little observer books. I've not ever been anywhere like a thrift shop or even a bookstore, a secondhand bookstore, where I would go in and find these observer books. I mean, they've got them for everything. Butterflies, horses, furniture, costumes, music, insects, dogs, cats. They're not all, they don't all have these really cool covers. Some of them have, like a picture of a more modern picture of a horse in bright colors. I don't care for those covers as much, but certainly you could cover those with something else. And the good ones are produced by Frederick Warne, London, New York. And I think since the first time I saw these, I think was Tracy Fox. And I think since she started, this is just my opinion. I have no idea. I'm just like talking off the top of my head. I have nothing to prove any of this. But I just think since she started using them and then Meg, and the art world, they're a little harder to come by and they're more expensive than they were. They used to be maybe $5 or $6. But I think I mentioned before, I have 2 copies of the butterfly one, which there for a while, the butterfly one was hard to find. And I found it when I was in Europe online and had it shipped home while I was there. But they were, I don't know what I paid for them, not quite 25, I don't think. But they were, when I was looking at home before I went on my last trip, they were $25 easy, just for the butterfly one. Now, some of them aren't as expensive because they're not that cool. You know what I mean? Like costumes, the pages aren't as nice as this, in my opinion. I could pull out and show you what I mean. I don't know if you're interested. I don't know if you're interested in this, Jazz, or if you're even interested in my humble opinion. Let's see if I can find one that I'm talking about. But if you take one apart, then you can use those pages. See, here's a butterfly one. That one's just, to me, delicious. Delicious. I might have gotten rid of all no, this one may not be so good here. Let's see. I'll come back in here. Oh, there's that costume one. Wait a minute. Let me grab that one. Oh, that has a good cover. I didn't think that one had a good cover. I guess it's the pages I don't like. I think I got rid of. Oh, I think I got rid of all the ones that in my opinion, had the yucky covers. British Birds. I took that apart. See, some of them have this kind of a cover. Now, this one I opened up, it's got a beautiful red cover. But some of them have this on the book cover. So, London. Some of these are, see, I stole pages out of that for a journal. I know the music one. Yeah, see this kind of page. So that just doesn't do a whole lot for me. But they're a wonderful little size. So this is 6 by 3 3/3. So they're just a yummy little size. So you can use them for a lot of different things. So I would say if you ever run across one and you can get it, get it. I think I've left this one. I think I've left these two intact. I think my other butterfly one, the cover's maybe in a little better shape. I don't know if you can see a year on these or not. Okay, Jacqueline's running. Literally running? You're literally running? Or you're in the car running errands? You don't have to answer. Anywho, so look what I found back there. I found some, what do you call these things? These little squishy steel things. Kathy Cow made me a bunch of those. Maybe we'll keep those out too. All right, so let's put these back out of the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is look for some little stuff that I can put in on some of these small pages. And when I was straightening up my desk this morning, I ran across some of these. These are little take-aparts that were something that was, I think, part of a Timmy book. These are stickers. And these are all different states and license plates. Hey, Debbie, we'll say good morning, good afternoon. So they might come in handy for a little something here and a little something there. So I left those out, and I've got those little flowers that Kel sent me. I do have some die cuts too. I think I can put my hands on pretty quickly. But see, I found this. So let's see what's in. I don't think I'll be needing that. So some die cuts. Of course, I have my stamps. There's some little bits of leftover paper and some digital, little piece of cheesecloth, some fabric. Of course, I have, little snippets of fabric sitting right here close to my desk. I can always grab. Some tickets. I've got some other tickets there. A little piece of lace, or whatever you call it, crochet stuff. A little glassine pocket envelope. Okay, Ange, thanks. I appreciate that. I'll be praying for you in the morning. A little whale's tail. That looks like a mustache, but these are leaves. Good. All right, so some stuff in there I could use. I don't think I'll be using that. So this looks like a journal I started, maybe a small journal. Oh, this is I think I'll be looking for these. This is a farm themed stuff. So this is for a specific. These are graphic 45 bits. Okay, yeah, some fabric and stuff. I have intentions of making a farm journal. It's on the back 40. On the back 40. Yeah, this surgery for Anne should be a little bit of a breeze because she already went through it. She knows what to expect. And she did well with the other ones, so she should be good. Looks like maybe I was going to make an envelope farm journal. So I'll have to remember I have these little bits. So I'm going to leave this intact. Put that back in that little stack. Just love Graphic 45, don't you? Oh, just love it. All right, so that can go over there to the right. Exit stage right. This one's pretty full too. What do we have in here? Oh, Christmas. Oh, dear Lord. Somebody always calls. It's probably my son. I put the phone out in the other room. Good thinking, huh? Coin envelope. Piece of tissue. These are just old photographs that either someone sent me or I purchased. This is the file folder. Oh, there's some more Observer books. This might come in handy to tear for a little page. Let's keep those. This is what do they call this? Is this mulberry paper or something? And I was going to say it's got fresh fruit in there. It's got foliage and stuff in here. I haven't really used much of that. I think that was popular at some point, but there's a little dude. There's another one. I think that's an Observer's book, the cat one. Some little babe. And then an old postcard. Not dated. 2 cents. Now, this is not, of course, all of my little stuff. This just happened to be on my desk when I was cleaning up this morning. So, let's get started on something here. Let's do something in my Meg Journals journal. My introduction page is kind of gnarly. So let me put a little bit of this tissue paper on here. I'm just going to tear some of this. Now, there's really no rhyme or reason, really. I'm going to just start fussing with stuff and gluing some stuff down. First thing I'm going to do is try to find a piece of acetate or something to put under my page. Let me cut this. And I probably have said this 112 times, if not more, but this is a roll of what are they called? The projector that shoots it up on the wall that teachers always used. It's not coming to me. Sold it in Goodwill. It was a couple of bucks, and I thought, hey, Kathy Berg, good afternoon. You know, what will I ever use that for? Well, I've used it quite a bit now. I'm glad I picked it up. All right, so I'm just going to put some of this sparkly glue stick that I have down. Make life easier for this moment. And there. Okay. I don't think I want that little feller. I'm going to leave that rough. Now, if I put that like that, which really could work, I wonder what I have that I could. Oh, I know. I could use the wax seals for my flowers, couldn't I? Oh, I bet you I could. That would be really different. I'm just taking some little extra white off of this. I had this in the front of the book. Who knows why? For some reason, that white's really sticking out to me. All right, I could really put that there. I'd have to kind of zhuzh that over, I think, a little bit. Where did I put the those wax? Oh, here, that Kathy made me. Well, the acetate I have underneath, protecting my page underneath it, so I'm not really I'm really not gluing anything onto the acetate. Sorry if I made that confusing. That's a little tray. Oh, there's a cute little butterfly. It looks like she made me mostly butterflies. That's the top of a bug. There's a K. What is this one? I don't know what that is, but that's cool looking. I like that blue. Clear. There's teal. Oh, that guy looks like he got melted. Oh, yeah, right, Kelsey. I knew I was going to forget. Where did I pop those? They would look, oh, I wonder if one of these would look cute on top of that. I can't tell what that is, but that's a cute, I mean, it looks cute. Oh, there must be there's a little cat in the center of that one. I got bugs in here too. Bugs. Bugs. All right, where's Kels? Where did I put those? Oh no, I put them out on my desk, didn't I? Oh, good thinking. Good thinking. Aw. All right, where's my little... I know it was... I have one out. Here it is. Let's do a little inky dink on that. On that fleur. On that little fleur. All right, so I'm going to glue down my leaves. I'm going to put this one up a little higher. Higher! I have a piece of paper towel here somewhere. I think these are all the same size. Oh, this is a cute one. Oh, look, I could flip it over. I think I want to flip this one over. I know that covers up the design, but it really goes with that. It gives me a little more color on my page. So you don't have to do a lot. Of course, they're small pages, but you know, just a little something, something. Now, I think I could probably get my Timmy scissors. I'm going to cut off all that chunka around my, oops, it cracked a little. Maybe that's why you shouldn't do it. But I want to make this butterfly a little smaller. Maybe I'll just kind of trim them out a little bit. I think I also said I have a couple of these stamps for the wax seals. I have a bag, a small bag of supposed to be gold wax. It really doesn't look gold. Oh, that looks cute. And I didn't buy anything to melt the wax in. I want to put him on that leaf. I'm going to use, this may not be a bright idea, but I'm using a little hot glue there. Okay. Now, look at all my little bits here. My little bitty bits. What did I saw, maybe see here. I had all those, like strips of paper and it said Christmas. I was thinking I could write a word on one of those. I'm going to tear this. Maybe I should write on it before I tear it. I'm thinking about putting garden blessings on this. All right, let's see what I have here. I have these grabby acrylic markers. I don't feel very confident in my writing and printing skills. I don't think I have skills. I'm supposed to be drinking water. Reload my pen. I'm just pressing down to see if I can get that paint to get down. There we go. Get down, get down. Okay. Maybe that could be smaller. But I only want this maybe about half the size that it is. Because it's a little page. It's just little. So let's... That's a pretty nice little size tip that's on this. 07. All right, let's get a little ink here. Tear this off. And I think I want a piece of fabric for under that. Let's see what I can find in my box. It's got all kinds of fuzzies on that guy. Maybe I need a different color altogether. Green. Blue. Maybe blue. Because this pretty ribbon Kel sent me. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Love me some green. Really not feeling any of these. All right, Candy, bye, honey. Mm. I think I could do the blue. All right, now I think I want a little bit of my. Do you think I have these strings long enough? Think I have those strings long enough? Oh, goodness. All right, let's see. I think I want some Timmy. Let's pick up a couple of these colors. And I've got that blue. All right, so I'm going to try a little cackling, a little crackling campfire. Very light, light. No, not a lot of pressure. This one's a cocktail party. This one's a shimmery one, I think. It's not a flat. Hans, I thought you were taking it easy. Jacqueline was literally running. Had a feeling. All right, somewhere in this messy towel, I think my baby wipes are pretty dry. So I'm going to spritz the end of one of them. That's not quite doing what I want. Let's see. And these pages aren't flat either. They've got a little bit of a gloss to them. Probably can't even see that. It just gives a little bit of a hint of color so your eye's not going whoop, out nowhere. Let me give a little more pink here. I need something in the center of that flower. That might be. I think I could use one of these little bits. I got the yawns. I got the yawns. Hey, Deb. How are you this afternoon? Okay, cool. I think I might come back and spatter this. I'm not going to get my paint out right now. Hey, Mitzi. Hi. Good afternoon. Because I might spatter a couple other pages that I do, so I'm just going to leave this. But I think that turned out fairly cute. With, not a whole lot of really thought or effort, It's fun to work in the little small. Let's see. What else do we want to do here? Oh, let's do a page in here. What have you been up to, Mitz? Let's see. This is some paper that I had gotten the last time I was in France. Some tissue paper. I knew I had some of it left. I think I have more of this somewhere. It's very pretty. All right, pick a page, any page. Betty's birthday, November 9th. Oh, this is really going back. This is the time before last. This is when my bonus son got married. Okay, here we go. I didn't know I had that written down anywhere. Okay, we can cover up Thanksgiving. I'm going to take some of my distress crayons and just add some color here. Let's see, and then we'll go from there. So I've got the Crackling Campfire. I don't like to rub too hard because even still I might get some lines. I'm not crazy about the lines. I like it to blend it all the way out. That's just me. I'm going to use a shimmery pink. I kind of like that on the other page. This looks like you could use it for lipstick. Let's get some of this. What is this one here? Seedless preserves. I think we need some kind of a, I've got marigold, I've got potato, carved pumpkin. Let's put a little bit of this. What are you up to? What are you up to, Mitch? You doing okay? Gonna overlap some of these. Let's put, I think this is dried marigold. Yeah, let's put some of this in. Now you can draw too. You don't have to just be gluing stuff down. And I'm going to put some of this vintage photo around the outside edge. Now, generally, I like to, you're hanging in, still destashing. That's never ending. That's never ending. All right, I'm going to use my baby wipe to start. I'm going to add some moisture because these are kind of dry. Getting towards the end of the package. And I generally like to start with my lighter colors and then go to the dark. And my goal here really is just to blend it out so I'm not seeing those scribble lines. Certainly you could do something like this with watercolor. Gouache, you could use gouache, I'm sure. All right, let me try get the pink. It's cocktail party or something. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, Vale. Or even if you're working on something and you have a little bit of a little image left that you really like, you don't want to toss it. This is a great idea to have a little book, even if it's a little glue book. See, as late as I went, I still got scribbles. I don't know, does anybody else know? Maybe the scribbles doesn't bother anybody else. Certainly, I could have used a paintbrush on the crayon itself and used it like a watercolor, and then you wouldn't have the scribbles. Let's see. Yes, start using your crayons. And I've told the story before. I did a trade with Jersey. She wanted the crayons, and I wanted a dangle that she made. And at that time, she wasn't really selling anything. So I talked her into a trade. I thought, I unloaded those stupid crayons I never use. And then I was tuning into her stream and she was saying, oh, I did a trade with Lori and I got these crayons. And then I saw how she used them and I thought, oh my gosh, I should have kept them. I'd never used them like this before. I'm liking the orange. Crackling fire. All right, so then I'm going to use my heat tool on this page because I want to dry this well because I want to stamp this time. I want to stamp, and then I did order textured paste because all mine was dry. I've thrown out so much. This is another tip. Unless someone else has a better idea, which I'm sure Peggy does, and probably Deb or Debbie, I should say, because we do have a Deb here. Like the grit paste or your textured paste or even your Yes paste. One of them I have, I kept a baby wipe clean, added some water to it and put it inside and then capped it, and it keeps what's underneath moist. And then you could do this, with the plastic wrap. And then they have that seal and press stuff that might work if you push it down on your product and then seal it. Because if it's something that you don't use all the time, when you go to use it and you want to use it, I've thrown out, I think, 3 things now that were, and I don't use it because I don't think about it. I like how it looks. So I didn't use a lot of water. I just used a little bit of extra water because my baby wipe was dry. Of course, you could use your finger. I do that sometimes, which sometimes you have a better result. You have watercolor pencils. You could use that. Oh, there you go. I knew Peggy would have a good idea. She rubs Vaseline around the rim and then adds her plastic wrap. That's a great idea. Okay, so let's see. Let me use my StazOn blue, my midnight blue. And let's see. I'm going to put some of this on because I just really like this stamp. I use it all the time. I know I'm boring. And it's okay. It's okay for me if I don't get a real great stamp because it's just underneath. And then I had a couple little ones I tossed in the drawer here earlier today. Where'd those little ones go? There's a bird. Could use this one, I think. Yeah, Steps is here, Jacqueline. All right, now somewhere on this messy desk, I have my little bumblebee, my little bee. I'm not sure which way he's going. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Maybe this is a fly. It looks like a bee to me. We're going to pretend it's a bee. So just use what you have. All right, I want to use some textured paste. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to use what I have out. If I want to dig out a different, I think I want something smaller. Let me pull out my go-to here. Hmm. I had a tablet of these. See, this looks like it's my last one, but I'm okay with it. I haven't used this in a long time. This is smaller. And then when I put the texture paste through, I think it'll work fine. And I could just throw it away. It might look okay. Little flowers. Whoops. Whoop, whoop. Of course, now I forget how Vicky. Now where's my new jar of stuff? Where did I put it? I think that's it. I think that's it. I hope it's what I wanted. Okay, now I did find my offset palette knife. Now, if I can just find it on my desk, that would be lovely. All right, let's see. Oh, you can learn how to do it. Okay, let's see if I can get this open. This could be, I'll use my heat tool. Now, this is brand new. I haven't opened it yet. Well, this might not work, girls. That's so cute. We do that, but it's not. I'm talking to the dog, talking to myself. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Well, girls, I don't know. I usually hand things over to my husband to open like this, but first of all, he's not home. Second of all, he's got a sore hand. I think he's going to go see a hand guy to see if he needs a cortisone shot, but he's not home anyway. But he hasn't been much help lately. Really? Oh goodness. Any other suggestion? Oh, I really wanted to use this. Well, I could use my grit paper or my sparkle. I guess I'm gonna have to go that way. I was really wanting to use that white. Um, Let me try the grit. Yeah, I have one of those those rubber things out in the kitchen I could go get, but that usually doesn't help me. I just don't have much strength in my hand. All right, so now I'm going to go right over that little thing. Let's put some down here. Oops, put some down here. Rubber band works better. Hmm. I don't think I have a rubber band really, where I know where I can get it. Okay, so we can't really see this. I might have to have some white paint. I don't want it real thick because I want it to be able to dry. I was thinking about doing this earlier, but I wanted to do it while everyone was here. Now, if you do this and you use your stencil, make sure you clean it right away. I'm using paper stencil so I can be lazy and throw it away. All right. I know it's probably better to let this dry naturally, but we're going to use the heat tool. Rubber band man, rubber band man. Okay, let's see if I can. She would be a cute little focal point, wouldn't she? The little bean. It looks like it's puffing up a little bit. Woo. I don't think it takes too terribly long for it to dry. Now, I did have a little piece of cheesecloth laying somewhere. This is a Timmy die cut that are really a pain to get out of the die. They look so cool. But boy, I really had a hard time getting them out. I don't think that's quite dry to put paint over top of. All right, let's see what I have in this little package. I think I want to put that little girl on. Her's adorable. Oh, that's not a, that's a, yeah, I don't like that. Oh, these are bridge cards in there. I use those for little tuck-ins. Let's see what we got here. I should have glued my paper and stuff down first that I wanted to use. And I didn't do it. Mm. Not seeing anything in there that really floats my boat. All right, I'm going to trim this. I'm going to tear this little gal. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So cute. She reminds me of my little bonus grandbabies. course, now I got that paste everywhere. That's pretty dry. Where's my white paint was sitting here. How are we doing on time? 1:27. I just want that to pop a little bit more. This is probably not a good choice. Oh, this brush just flipped its lid. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She's flipped her lid. Let's see. Try this little fan. Let's see if I can get the little fan to. Oh, that's pretty. Dry bones, dry bones, dry bones. Just trying to catch the top of my texture, my grip paste, since I couldn't get my white textured paste open. It still takes time, even though it's little. Let's put a little bit on her. I want something right there. Maybe I'll put that flower. And then let me see. Oh, that looks cute. Now where's those little stickles? These are so pretty. Oh, that would look pretty there. But I've got that bump. Oh, there's a small one. Okay. Let's see if I can get it off. Yes. These are so pretty, Kel. Okay, let's get this. Put that down. Okay, Ange. Hmm. Hmm. Mhm. 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 I don't know how good that's going to stick. This is one of those 3D die cuts. I don't think it's going to stick too well. I should have used the Fabri-Tac stuff. I think I might want to doodle on this a little bit. A little doodly doot. A little doodly doot. I want something down there too. Let's see. So I got some squishmallows to take. If you don't know what they are, there's a stuffed animal. Well, animals, they're all different things, objects, and they're real soft and fuzzy, and they're so delightful. My grandchildren love them. I don't know how they have several. They're like collecting them now. So I wanted to take them to my British bonus babies, but I thought, well, I don't know what they have, and they probably have them. I looked, and they're very popular in the UK as well as the United States. But I asked their dad, and he said he didn't know what they were. So I'm thinking, well, they don't have any, because if they had them, he would know. So anyway, but they're gigantic. I mean, the two of them I bought 14 inches, and the little girl who's just turned a year, I got her the 10 inch because she's just a little kid. You know, she would have a hard time handling the 14 inch. Well, I got to take them. You know, so I got those bags that you can suck all the air out, so they'll squish down. So it comes with the little. I haven't tried it yet. It comes with a little thing that you can suck all the air out. And you know, my husband's just not. It's like, well, what'd you buy that for? And I said, well, I needed a plan. I think this will work well. I can take this squishmallows. And he comes in this morning and says, look, we have some of those bags that we never use. And I said, yeah. And I said, and how are they going to work? He said, well, you use a shop vac and you suck the air out. And I said, yeah, well, how's that going to work when we're there? We're going to take the shop vac with us? He says, this poor man of mine, he's so clueless. He said, well, what are we going to need it for coming coming home? He has no idea. Last time Brian brought bedding home, I mean, you just don't know. You have to go prepared. You have to go prepared. We're not bringing that much stuff home. I'm like, oh, we're not. Yeah, 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 da, 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 da. We might have to give him a little sleep aid on the way home. We bring all our stuff. Yeah, I know you can do that with a Ziploc bag, but these babies, you would not be able to. You would not be able to suck enough air out for these to collapse. I mean, these are they're gigantic. No, we don't have enough um, human suck power to suck all the air out and compress this toy. All right, I'm going to add a little. Hey, Janice. Yeah, straw. Just I've done that before, but the squishmallows are just they're just too big. They're too big and too fluffy. You'll never get enough air out just by using a straw or using your own sucking power. Yeah. Oh, Peggy. They're already bought. They're already bought. They're already here. No, 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 no. This is probably the last time I'm going to have an opportunity to actually take these kids something and wow them. So, go big or go home, as they say. All right, maybe I'll use the paintbrush. Yeah. For not a lot of money, I just bought the little thing that is portable. That way I'm prepared. Yeah, I wasn't thinking small. And there are no boys. Of course, my granddaughter likes um, Matchbox cars. So my husband said, "Now we just have to rent a car and, uh, figure out what we want to do, places we want to go." And my son and I are alike. Let me see. Yeah, these girls are little. They're not tweens yet. They're 5, 4, and 1. Um, my son and I, we want to do the charity shop. We want to do the charity shops. See, they're these things. They're gigantic. They don't even to roll them. You'd have to have like a ton to lay on it to get it flat enough to roll. I think my plan's going to work out just fine, though. Where'd they go? I didn't get this big one here. He's tall. The other ones I got aren't that big, height wise. But I got like this kind, not this one, but see, they're kind of short and squatty. I mean, our granddaughter, she carries hers everywhere she goes. All right, so I think I want to spatter this, and I want to spatter my other one. And this, didn't stick down so good. Let's add a little. Let's add a little. So then I'm thinking if I see an old quilt, if I should see an old quilt in a charity shop there, I could bring it home. Because see, I'll be able to suck all the air out of the bag. I know it's nuts, but okay, Peggy. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your day. It was nice to see you as always. Now my There it goes. It's not cooperating. Now, where do I have my dark? I wonder if I could just use I could use watercolor, right? I could just use watercolor. That might be easier than trying to, all right, what do I have? Gotta try to get my top drawer. Gotta get my drawers working here, girls. There's nothing dark in this one. I don't think that's black. That dark color might work. I'm looking at that dark color there. Let's spritz it a little, get it going, get it softened up. Even if it's a dark blue, I think it'll work okay. And now just to find an appropriate brush that will work for me. You know what? I'm going to use that little fan brush I had. I need it to be a lot juicier. Okay, that guy's in the wrong way. Oh, come on. There we go. It is blue. Okay, scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. Let's get a couple drips up here. I don't really want any on that little girl's face. All right, so now my page edges are curled up a little bit, but when I close it, it'll work its way down. And where's my other little, here it is. Running out of space here. I don't really want dots on. Thanks, Janice. On that side. I need to replenish the water in all my spritzers and my paint jars, my, where I rinse my brushes in. Whoa. There we go. Simple but cute. Simple but cute. So, next time you go to the dollar store, check and see if they have any composition books, the little minis. Sometimes you'll look out and find stitched ones. If they come 3 in a pack, they're probably not stitched. They're probably glued. And of course, they serve a purpose, and you can use those. But if you're going to do art in them, they'll fall apart. So this was my little Observer's Book of Wildflowers that I altered, and that's kind of a Meg Journals idea there. And then this one is a little planner that I had in 2015 that I couldn't throw away. So I'm doing some art on these pages. So that's it for me for today. Thanks for coming in and spending some time with me. I appreciate that. I might have to have a nap too. I don't know. Ange is not alone. Don't forget to keep in your thoughts and prayers Candy and our sister Cheryl. Cheryl's in the hospital. And Ange is having her procedure tomorrow. I think she said 10:45 she has to be there. And then remember Goldie, she's recovering from surgery. So I know, right? A nap sounds great. I think a bowl of soup and a nap sounds perfect. Perfection. So I hope to see you all Tuesday evening. If you're around, stop by. I know Beth comes on, I think, around 6 Eastern on Tuesday evenings, and I've been popping on about 8:30 and do a little something. So, yeah. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Mary will be on, I think, if she's feeling, she was a little under the weather. I didn't check her post on her YouTube channel, so I'm assuming if she's up to snuff, she'll be on later this evening. And then Tanya comes on this afternoon around 2:30, I think Julie said. And then I think around 4 or so, Xandra usually comes on, and then Anne at 5. So there's plenty to do if you're just sitting around or you want company while you're sitting at your craft spot. Tune these girls on and chat with some friends while you're working on your projects. That's what I like to do. Anyway, works for me. All right. Thanks, ladies. I appreciate you all so very much. Take care. And until we see each other again, don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. Until next time, bye-bye.